we at 0? Are we good now, or? It shouldn't be above this. Why is it so high? Alright, well. Okay. We're good. There we go. Whoa. Are we good now? Are we good now? Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. Just making sure that this is going to work before I go ahead and get started into this. Yeah.
What?
That needs to be a lot quieter. Okay, yeah, there we go. What's up?
I have food.
Oh. I'll probably get some before I go to bed.
I've done it, Jacob.
Hmm.
I put mustard in it this time.
Let's turn this up just a hair. If the music's too quiet, let me know because I won't be able to hear it. Cool. If the me audio is too silent, please let me know. Because you know.
You going live?
Yeah. That'll probably be good. I'm gonna try to move. I should probably really put.
Oh, do you not have your OBS where it has chat on it?
No, I closed it when I set up the stream the other day.
Oh, and it just won't reopen.
No, I just haven't figured it out yet.
Oh. Because I think I closed it once and then I logged out, logged back in, and it brought up and I just never closed it.
So now I can see chat.
Yeah.
And how many views I have. All that stuff while I draw. So.
Oh. Remember, the one watching is you.
Yeah, I know. I know, buddy.
I agree.
You agree with that? Just explodes at everything. Actually, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to draw a thumbnail for this.
Oh, really?
I'm going to draw a
You're going to live stream you drawing the thumbnail for the live stream?
Well, yeah.
Might as well.
Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do new 1280, 720. Cool, there we go. Okay. So, just to make sure that we're, you know, we're good. It'll be fine. What I'm thinking is this will probably help me because I'll be thinking outside the box. I'll be thinking out loud. and stuff. So obviously we gotta have our character. So where do we want my mascot? Where do we want Buckethead Guy? Where are we thinking Buckethead Guy should be? In my head, Buckethead Guy should be somewhere here. I'm thinking. Right. Buckethead Guy. So, we have the boom, boom, and boom right there. Boom. So, yeah, Buckethead Guy. Buckethead Guy just has to follow. Boom, boom. Wait. Neck. Forget that he looks like he has carpal tunnel. Real bad. But so that'll actually be a lot better if he did it like that. Let's get more dynamic than that. We can do better than that. So, Buckethead Guy. In the center. Right. It's me drawing him. Better yet. I got it. 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 Buckethead Guy. Right here. Right. Right, sitting. Sitting. We're sitting. And he's got furry buddy. On his lap. He's petting it. Yeah? Something about that looks wrong. We need a reference picture. Okay, so what I will do is don't do that. Don't mess that up. So we'll do this. Boom, 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 boom. Right there in the middle. Right there in the middle. Right like so. See what we can do here. We just got to find ourselves a reference image here. This is going to be the thumbnail for all the drawing streams that I do. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be good enough. Gotta figure this out here. Gotta find the pose that strikes me as interested and relaxed. That's the most important thing. Is finding a pose. Man, this is just not giving me what I need. Ah, hello, Aaron. Welcome. I'm looking for how to draw this thumbnail because I'm gonna live stream me drawing it. It's gonna be a slow work in progress, but we'll get there one day. I think I might start doing this regularly. Is a thumbnail. I'm drawing a thumbnail for this this very stream, and preferably all the drawing streams that I do in the future. So I'm trying to find a good one. One that speaks to me, you know. Yes, Aaron, you are the first person in here. Yeah, I'm not as popular as Chaston is, though, so that's exactly why you're the first one. I aced it. You sure did, Aaron. This'll work. I can make this work. Yeah, I can make that work. Okay. Here we go. So let's do everyone a favor. I appreciate it, Aaron. Aaron said he's gonna like my stream and not yours. Okay, so we're working with a kind of... Yeah, that'll probably be fine. That's... Boom. And then we got the neck, boom, boom, neck. And then we have shoulder. Then we have shoulder, 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 and then yeah. Better question is we have a line. The line says, "Oh God, I'm doing this all sorts of fun, but it's okay though because we ballin', you know." You know what I mean? We ballin'. We ballin'. Here. Where the shoulders are, and then, of course, it comes down like so. And so this arm is supposed to be here. Which is... Oh no, that's the wrong side. It's supposed to be this side. This side is supposed to be a hand. There's a hand right there. So yeah, and it leads into the wrist. Got it. Okay. Let me look more into this. Okay, so if we look in. God almighty. Why am I so bad at this right now? Holy heck. Let's try it. Let's try it from the from the this here. So this goes, you know, let's try it from the actual arm instead of the like so. The elbow is on the desk here. So this is where our desk will be. Our perspective is going that way. So this needs to go something kind of like this. Like I said, we'll make it work. That's a pretty big desk. So we'll just cut it off here. Like that. Right there. You guys enjoying this Blues Clues stream right now? This freaking Blues Clues. This is how we're gonna do this stream. Don't you know it? Don't you know it? I'm gonna try and do this as much as I can. Yeah, so we get the legs on the table, of course. Yeah, that'll be fine for now. Then we can fix the elbow here. Fix the right like that. There we go. And that's one arm done. That's a arm. Yeah, we're not going to worry about where that is in relation right now, because this is just the sketch. And then we're going to set up the arm like so. Boom, 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 boom. This is going to be the hard part. It's going to be setting up the hand that holds said pencil. Because holding a pencil is very difficult when you're talking about drawing a hand that's holding it. I'm already bad with hands as it is, so we'll make it work though. We can make it work. We can so okay. That is a fat arm. That is a very, very bulky form. There, that looks so much better. Better-ish. You know, it's a work in progress at least. Fix that there. So whenever you're holding, you want to look at it as in this character is technically holding it. He's holding it with his left hand, or his right hand for sure. However, if you flip it around, it's holding it kind of like that. So the arm's kind of gonna be boop, 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 curved like that. With the pencil's facing towards him, so the pencil will be on the other side, like so. And then the thumb, which you will be able to see, right like that. That's, it's something like that. It doesn't have to be exact, like I said. This is just a sketch. So and then we're just gonna slap down a fake sheet of paper. Boom, boom. That's actually, why don't we set it up as a sketchbook? Yeah, that would be smarter to set it up as a sketchbook. So we'll set it up as one of the books that has it's got the something, kind of like that. It could be worse. Could also definitely be better. So, I think we're ready to add a second frame on top of this. No, we can do better than this, Boo. There we go. So now we've got to add my head. Wait. No. Stop. Stop. We've got to add my character's head. Like so. Ooh, wait. Oh yeah, because it would be... Yeah, there we go. So we've got the lip, and then the bucket. Like so. And then we'll have the sticky note on his head. That sticky note could be a lot bigger. I mean, his whole face has to go there. At least we can do is give him a bigger... Oh, God. Oh. You're right, that actually worked out really well. Okay, so then we got neck, boom. Or not neck, but, boom. Like so. And now we have the neck. Which the neck, of course, it goes down like that. And I'm thinking, we kind of want to give him like a sleepy-ish kind of perspective. I don't like how that bucket turned out. We could try to make it a little bit bigger. I like that. which allows us to extend this more. Got it. There we go. Well, no, tape is kind of thin on both sides, so we'll just like that, then make it since you know the face is kind of curved. Like that. So then his face goes like this. This is the outline of where the face is gonna look. It's gonna look like that. There you go. Shoulder. 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 He's not looking down enough. That's a problem. Because he needs to be looking down more. Because he wants to focus on what he's drawing. Not the other way around. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. We want him to focus on what he's drawing. Not the other way around. There we go. So now we can do neck. Neck. And then shoulder. Boom, boom, boom. Shoulder. Boom, boom, boom. Chest. Chest. Well, no, we don't really need to do the thing there, because it can just kind of go down like this. Maybe something like that. For like outfit purposes, maybe. Maybe we can work with this. So now we test, see how it looks without it. Alright, so the arm obviously needs to come up like that. Boom, boom. And let's see what that added. Infinitely more depth to our character. So, just now we officially have the boom and then the boom. So I'm thinking, instead of having to do just a flat line like that, we go whoop, like that. So then there's, of course, drawing the pen. The actual pen itself. Center of the book, right there. This page is being pushed down just a little bit more, so it's going to be a little bit flatter than the other one. Something like that. Boom, boom, boom. So then, yeah, that's where the book is, flat right there, and then the book goes arches over on this side. Okay, we can change the center of the book to line up better with that. So that way, it's easier to do it this way because I have that already drawn. Instead, we can just move it over. Like, maybe right there. Give or take. Right there. And then we got the line, and then dodge for the page.
3 years is crazy.
And desk, 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 and then desk, and then desk, 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 desk. We're not ready to do clean lines yet. We're just kind of making it a little bit messy. Just gotta throw the pencil. Throw the pencil. As they say, throw the pencil. Throw the pencil. Throw the pencil. Throw the pencil. It's good. We can always fix it later. So, boom. Now we got that. So now we need to add things in the background. Like the room, for example. The room this guy is in. What space does he inhabit? He inhabits a space that needs to definitely follow along with how, so that goes through there like that. And then what we can do is we can set up. Well, now the room, I guess, needs to go this way, like so. There we go. Yeah, so that's the room. That's the space this guy's in. So now we can decorate the room. We can decorate the room. We can draw my world famous post-it board back here. Of course, we gotta have my poster board that has all my faces on it. Poster board. Boom, 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 boom.
If he turns 8, I'll date her.
There we go. Boom. So now we have a poster board
18 is going to date this.
with all of my, my characters' faces on it. What we can do is we can try to get in here and try to, clean all this up. So we can clean this mess in here. Oh, no. There we go. So, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. But so what else do I have? What else speaks to me in this room here? What else speaks to me here? Because what I'm thinking is, definitely we want an absolute masterclass of just, the thing that I have in the background and you're good, Aaron. You're good, Aaron. I am talking to try and be a good streamer. I'm just here, brother, same as you. Not sponsored. Alright. So, oh yeah, the chair. Obviously, he needs a chair. This guy would definitely have a wooden chair that he would be sitting on. That would be the chair that he chooses to sit on. Is the wood. So, of course they have, the arch. And then, they come up and boom, boom, boom. Just gotta line these up. Line these up. Line these up. And then we just come through, clean it up. For whoever just joined in, I'm drawing the thumbnail to this stream right now because I don't have one, and so I figured what better way to just start off this. And if I, choose to make it a series and such, why not make it
why not make it the thumbnail first for the show? You know, you probably understood that. Maybe, probably not. It's okay. We're all here. Of course, Mystery has to have his mark in here as well. I like totally forgot about that. He'd have my head if I didn't include him in this. So he gets his own plaque over here on the wall. It's gonna be gold plated. It's gonna be like, you know, like the diamond play button. Actually, let's do that. Yeah, it's gonna be like the diamond play button, but it's gonna be Mr. E's, right? So it's gonna be his own personal. We gotta have the right dedication to our guy, Mr. E. So, yeah. So yeah, now I can just set it up to be, you know, diamond-esque. I don't know how to do that, so we're just gonna make it shiny. Because I don't actually know how to do that. I don't know. Well, yeah. We won't worry about shading it right now. We're not gonna worry about that. So yeah, Mr. E gets his plaque on the wall because of course he does. Because, you know, that's what he deserves. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find it if I can. I really hope I can. I'm going to try and find my channel banner. There it is. Okay, and I'm going to try to... Oh god, don't put that over there. That's cheating. We don't want to cheat. Just kidding. I might. Okay. So yeah, we'll just with that. We got Mr. E's plaque. We have this room is coming together pretty nicely, I would say. So yeah, let's move the channel banner there so I can see it better. And set that up where it does that. Boom, boom, boom. And then yeah, we obviously need a lamp. I know. There again, actually, it'd be a lot better to have a cup right here. Right? A cup. Of just pencils. And then pens. Oh, God. Boom, 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 boom. And we got we got, you know, something along the lines of, you know, just a pencil cup with each other, you know. And back to that lamp thing I was thinking about adding. Ooh, you know what would be really cool is to have a Christmas lights kind of dangling back here.
As long as they're not advertising.
I'm just getting
private with adult.
I'm just getting concept drawings. Literally, I'm just spam drawing on this paper. So yeah, so then I can boom, just set it up to be, you know, like that, and we can have the, you know, the plug be here for it. And then, you know how it is. Well, no, actually, I don't have to add the plug on screen because it doesn't have to be there because I said so. And whatever I say goes. I'm thinking we add another table or something in the background. That's what I'm thinking. Is we put another table in the background. Oh, maybe. Well, I don't paint, so I wouldn't want to add. I don't want to add one of those. By the way, for whoever's here, don't be afraid to type in chat. I will speak to whoever speaks to me. Oh, that's kind of nice. Ooh. What are we thinking? I got an idea. I got an idea. I got an idea. I got an idea. We add bed cat. Bed cat. Cat. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna steal that. That's gonna be mine now. So we're gonna have a cat tower. You know, cat towers, they're massive for no reason. So, you know, something along along the lines of this. You know how they are. This is without a reference picture, by the way. I just wanted to note that this is without a reference picture. Because the reference picture is strictly for the cat. I might have to move Mr. E up a little bit. Mr. E, levitate. There we go. That'll be fine. Trying to fill this in nice, because I don't want this to be empty. It also really helps having like reference pictures like away from you. So I have to think about basically what I'm doing. So we have the head, and we have the torso. I've never drawn a cat before, by the way. So it's literally the first time I've ever drawn a cat before. So its head is kind of boom. Well, right. We'll generously say right. So boom, boom. Never mind me, unable to draw that. So yeah, we got cat, we got eyes for said cat, and I could do a lot better than that. Obviously, that's not going to be there, so. Here's this. So, yeah, we kind of have, cat things happening. It's kind of a cat, like, which is a lot more than I thought I would be able to say, I'm going to try to draw my cat that is not with us anymore, just to add some depression to this, because it's not sad enough. It's not sad enough. So now what happens if I get rid of all of that? My cat looks a little long. So what I might end up doing is boop, boop, boop. Oh god, that's the wrong thing. Is a boop, 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 boom, and then scrunch, scrunch up the cat. There it is. That's probably the best you're gonna get. Stop doing things. There we go. And then we've got we'll put the other foot like that. Something like that. Yeah. It looks like a cat. Let's see here. What face am I thinking? Actually, why don't I just put my main face, There we go. I might leave that. I might leave it blank. I don't know. That's kind of scary. Let me try to make the eyes smaller. Let me see if I can. It'll probably look better whenever the background is colored in and stuff. So that's what we'll go with for now. All right, there we go. So, yeah, this room is coming together very nicely. It needs more, though. I want this to be a cluttered mess of things. Let me see what I can do here. What are we thinking? Let me see here. What am I thinking here? Having a relatable space helps a lot with things like this. I guess I could tape the Wabbajack on the wall. Yeah, why not? I'll just put the Wabbajack on the wall. Why not? Better than it being on my thing, you know. See, that's the beard, and then it goes boop, bloop, bloop. Oh no, it goes again. Bloop, 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 bloop. Can't believe they haven't made me a Wabbajack yet. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't know about the Wabbajack thing. That's kind of dumb. There's not enough room for that. I need something like small decor. Oh gosh, what are we looking at? Maybe I will detail draw this and we'll see where we're at. I'm thinking that's what I will do. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's get rid of that. And here we go. All right, so this is going to be the final layer. So we will see. This will be the final layer before we start coloring. I'm thinking we should add tape to the sides to give it more of that feeling of being just homemade. Because that's what I'm all about. It's homemade stuff. Let's just do that. Cool. There we go. So now we can do might be better to do this actually. I'm sitting here thinking about it. Okay, we'll hold off on the face because I still don't know how I feel about that. So
do wear a long sleeve shirt. Yes, so I will add little cuffs. You know, button. Oh god. Boom. Boom. So we'll have to do this, of course, to give the illusion of the clothes being all wrinkled up. There we go. What do we think? I think it's certainly a look. I think it'll work. Oh, yeah, let's finish the hand real quick. We just boom, 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 boom. Right, and then we got the pin, which is a lot thinner than I drew. Yeah. Of course, we got the thumb holding the back of the pen. And then we have the book, which is once again going to be a problem to draw because it has been giving me trouble. But, you know, not everything's perfect, so we may have to just roll with the punches here.
Hello.
And just here, we'll shorten this just a little bit. This page is being pushed down on, so it's going to be a lot thinner. And boom, and then boom, and then boom. Right, like that. Not like that. Something like that. Anyways, yeah. So that speaks to that. Alright, now this is going to be the hard part. Is drawing this gosh darn desk. Oh yeah, my cup of pens that I forgot about. Honestly, cup of pens doesn't look that bad. How it is, so we'll just boom, 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 boom. We'll just basically increase the design, make it more. Oh no, they need to be smaller than that, so we'll just boom, 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 like that. And we'll pretend the cup is a you know, whatever. The cup is whatever. The cup
There we go. So then we got the. Now I'm gonna shade on a different layer, just so we can be super sure of this. All right, so then the table goes down like this. Nope, not like that. Like this. That'll be good. Until I look at it later and realize it's off or something. This is gonna be really annoying. It's gonna be trying to get this good because I did not draw straight at all here. Come on, buddy. Work with me. Work with me. Wait, that's why we have tools here. Boom. Boom. Cool. Even though that looks super wrong, it'll be fine. There we go. And then boom, 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 boom. Right? Okay, gotta draw the chair. Which I feel like the chair was a good idea, but it just needs to be better. You know, it is. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, that'll be fine. And then boom. Is the other chair, you know, boom. Boom. Well, not other chair, but you. All right, let's do the cat now because I'm kind of excited to do the cat. That's my sweet summer boy here. He was very sleek for a cat. But yeah, I guess cat's eyes do that, don't they? My cat was a tuxedo cat. So he had the very round tail. I think we could do without this. maybe not. Oh wait, actually though, I might be able to make this work though. Or something like that. Do that, and then boom. Because cats typically don't they have? That should work here, right? God, what have I done? Oh no. Stop it. Okay. Let's try this. It's like not the whole leg is out, but you know, the top half of it is at least. Now we've got Mr. E's plaque on the wall. I believe these are round. So this might have been just fine on the start. This is going to be exactly the same. Then we've got, you know, Mr. E. We've got Mr. E. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, something like that. You know, you get it. You get it. So now we can just boop, 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 boop. Like that. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Something like that. Let's get rid of that. That hand is kind of small. And I really wish it wasn't. It's okay though. That's why we do things. At least I can make the pen even bigger. There we go. That should be good now. Bigger pen. Okay. So now my board. I don't know actually. I don't know about the board. What do we think of the board? Oh, wait, yeah. Here. Let's let's do this real quick also while I'm thinking about it. All right. I've returned. So it's finally time for us to get back into Droid. Oh, my glove. Where's my glove? Glove is over here. It's in the floor. Oh. Oh. Fun stuff. Ah, gosh. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. So, why the heck is that the way that that is? No, stop. No, stop. 4, that's too small. 10, 10, 10. 10 is probably the size I went for before. Like, I guess it doesn't have to be, like, perfect, because this is just the thumbnail. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, but I want it to be, though. We'll just... We'll cheat. We'll cheat. I don't like to use the tools to my advantage. So, you know, boom. And then boom. Yeah. Like that. Exactly like that. So, oh yeah, I guess I should... Boom. Right? Okay. And then boom, boom. There we go. Cool. Cool bees. Okay, so of course we got the wall. That's definitely not straight. I don't know what goofball thought that was straight. You know, definitely not the artist who's actively drawing it, but you know, like that needs to go about right there. To be off the wall. Alright, so then it's from here to there, and then from there to there. So that's what we're looking at. So we got to do that right there, cut off the shirt and get rid of it like so. Which I don't know if I said or not, but I'm gonna try and do this every night. That's the book that needs to stay there. Okay. That's very awesome, by the way. Oh gosh. Yeah, I should try and do the lights. Yeah. The lights. I'm thinking they need to be kind of strung like so, kind of. You know, kind of, you know, angled downwards like that. And then maybe there's like another set of lights that like scoop down like that, and then there's some more lights that kind of, you know, like so. So I think we're almost ready to color. I'm thinking that's what it is. We're almost ready to color. So boop. We gotta do the eyes. Do my beep beep beep. I feel like I need to not have it face there, but instead I should have like maybe like an actual picture there. What are we thinking? Where's my motivation at? There's my motivation right there. Where? I guess I could do that. Just do a bloop bloop. Wait, no, it's gotta be yeah, and then boop beep. Oh, I got an idea. Wait, where's it at? I have a thing. I have a thing for this. Hold on. Oh, maybe I don't have a thing for this. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. No, that's that's not it. That's not it. Gosh, I'm trying to think here. What would be like technically his face would be like that, technically, but like upscaled like a lot. So maybe, yeah, because there's so much notepad there. No, don't do that. Oh no, I've messed it up. Oh god, what have I done? Take me there. Okay. Think, what do I have here? What can save me from this? Like, I guess I could. Nah, that's not gonna work. Like, I guess it doesn't have to be perfect, though. No, I don't like that. We'll make it work. It's my profile picture anyways. That's kind of the whole point of it. Is it's supposed to be like a brand that is me? You know, it's me as a brand. I'll get it one day. Don't worry. Ah, crap. I'll get it. I'll get it one day. That'll be fine. No, that's too big. Listen, chat. I'll get it one day. I'll get it. That's too big. There we go. That's boom, 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 boom. There we go. I'll make do with that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So now it's color time. So for my colors, I'm thinking warm, kind of orangish. Maybe like something like that. So here, let me have this as a shoop. So that, I'm thinking that, and maybe a little bit of that. Nah, but maybe some of that. Maybe. Maybe a little bit of that. Okay, yeah. That's gonna be my environmental colors for what's happening around me. So first off, the bucket. You know, my bucket head. This needs to be beneath the bucket head. Is gray. Oh, yeah, let me get rid of the sketch layer because I don't need it anymore. So that doesn't be that big anyways. I'm thinking this gray might be too gray. It might be too dark for this. Because I'm going for kind of like a moody, kind of relaxed feel to the room. So actually, I don't think that's... There we go. There it is. And bingo was his name-o. Whoop. There we go. Whoop. Ah! It's gonna be really funny whenever I finish this and then I have to stop streaming so I have my thumbnail done. I don't even get to use it. So that's pretty funny. So we have a white jacket. Oh god. That's not what I wanted to do. We have a white jacket. I think I might... No, I'm going to stick with the colors that I have for my guy. Because he's my guy. And whatever I say goes. I'm not too worried about doing the... keeping it in the lines right now. Because, you know, this whole page will be colored anyways. So I'll just have to fix it later whenever I, go to start doing detailed sketch or detailed, colorings on this. It'll be cool. This is actually the first official background I've drawn as well. So that's pretty cool, if I say so myself. So, bingo. And we've got... I'm going to say that's a... We have a kind of... this as the undercoat to the tie. This nice purple... as a nice undercoat for the tie. As a nice undercoat for the tie. Slowly but surely, this picture will come to life. That way, it's like people get a... Oh God, that's yeah, okay, that'll work. Boom, boom. People get a nice exposed version of... I'm thinking we'll change the tie color to... Oh. That was weird. Okay. So this, let's see how this looks for a tie color. Actually, I don't think I hate that. I think I might want to change the jacket's color, though. On account, I've thought of this character kind of super fast, so I'm thinking kind of a dark red for the jacket now. Of course, this might match the tie way too much, so who knows? If this looks really well, I may end up changing the color palette to from my main profile picture to this. Although this might be too much red. There might be too much red here. That's what we don't want too much red. Although I will say I don't hate how this is turning out so far. So, you know what? I don't think I hate it, but I need to change the color of the tie. The tie kind of has to change colors. It's too much red. It's red on red. We don't want that. So how about a kind of in betweens here? Nah, I don't think I like that either. How about a no? Just playing around here, see what we can get. That would be a contrast, going from the reds. So what's the... Oh, maybe a green? Green looks good. How about that? How's this gonna look? Just out of curiosity here. Let's see what we got here. Maybe that? Like a salmon? Is that gonna look good together? Hmm. Let's see what we got here. So we got purple. Top of that. Maybe like a. No, that looks too close together. How's it going, Colby? I don't know. I think I like the green approach. But something about that just doesn't. Maybe a hard purple. Hard purple. Maybe we go hard purple tie and change the color of the shirt. Ooh, that might be a good idea. Go, you know, hard purple on the tie. And then change the shirt color to be that. It's going pretty good. Just, you know, trying to find the right color palette to work with. That's all. I'm about to start, you know, the final touches on this. I just have to get there first. That's the collar, so. Now the skin tone, that's going to be a tricky part. Let's see, we'll just do that for now. So yeah, we have the hand and then the neck. Which, to be fair, I don't know what that is for. So we can just get rid of that. I don't know why that's there. So, oh crap. Okay, so we can just. There we go. Okay, I got rid of it. Maybe this skin tone would work better. Oh, well, tell Timmy I said thank you. I've been working pretty hard on it. Well, heck, you know the amount of effort that goes into stuff like this. Maybe. Maybe you do. I like to think you understand. at the very least. Okay, so that's. Oh, I gotta do the hand. Duh. I literally forgot the hand. Got a gray pen. By the way, those colors in the bottom right, those are going to be like the highlights and shadows. Like that's going to be kind of the colors that are casted across the screen. That top spot thing doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Because I thought it was whoever's the first chatter, but I guess not. I don't know. And thank you, Aaron, by the way. I don't know if you want me to name drop you like that or if you care at all. Just let me know, I guess, if you care or not. That's the chair. Okay, so that needs to be, and that needs to be like that. Boom, boom. Okay, now this. I do not care. I didn't think so. I've been here the entire time, Tim. You tell him, Aaron. You tell him. Tell him. Fake fan. Fake fan. I mean, I have to ask, because, like, if I'm going to be doing this, every night, I'm bound to get, surely a little bit of traction from doing the same thing. You don't have work tomorrow, do you, Colby? Absolute poser. Dang, get him. Get him. Something in this chair needs to be a lot lighter in the brown department. Maybe like that? Like a that. That doesn't look dark enough. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe that? I don't think I like that. No, that doesn't look very... What the... Can't even see the difference in that one. Oh, that would be a nice one if it would... Oh! I don't know, that might be too dark. I kind of wanted the chair to be a little lighter. I wanted the chair to be on the lighter side. Like maybe that? No, that's too dark. That. No, that's too. There we go. That's the one. That's the one. That's the magic carpet right there. Is this? Although I feel like there's a better version of that color. Maybe here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, when I know what I want, I get what I want. I'm about to pose and have Jacob draw me. No, he about to paint me like his French horse. I don't think Frenches are horses. That was the original sentence that I absolutely jumbled. So Frenches are not horses, to be clear. Okay, it's slowly coming together, very slowly. I'm thinking that the table needs to be a little bit more kind of to match but counter. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about this actually? Because that matches, but it's different. Yeah, we could actually do this. Change it to. There we go. That's a good table. That's a good table. I almost messed up everything. It's okay though. And then there were 3. Oh, you guys gonna go record more Far Cry or Space Marines? And good luck on your recording, so you don't have to wait for stream delay. You only have to wait for months. Why am I trying to be careful about drawing about coloring the rest of the table? Dude, this whole table is that color. Like I said, I have to go around it anyways, so oh, you know what would be nice? Having like stains on this table. I might consider trying to do that. I don't know though, because this is just a thumbnail. Like, I don't want to get crazy with it. I feel like I'm already doing doing a lot. Doing an entire stream dedicated to the thumbnail that will be on every single one of these. But who knows? Because I don't. We will see. I messed that up, so that's interesting. So let's just fix that real quick. I know it's like a mess, you know, like obviously like all this, but you know, whenever I start coloring the floor and stuff, I'm gonna end up going back over this anyways. So that's why I'm not putting it. Now the cup. Oh god. That cup is gonna be a nightmare and a half to draw, so I don't think I'm gonna be ready for it yet. Now this, on the other hand, this is like a blue, like gray kind of color. It's like somewhere in here. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I think I like that. And then we're about to draw, we're about to color, anyways, we're about to color my boy Trooper. Oh gosh, I forgot to add whiskers. That's funny. There we go. Look how much livelier this cat is. Alright, so now with the Trooper, he's a... Oh god, that was the wrong layer. He was like that super dark, like somewhere in here. Well, no, definitely not there, but like he was super dark. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Huh. No, my boy Trooper, who was the tuxedo cat, though. You know how they are. You know, he had the of course I have to change his color a little bit on account for you can't see his eyes really. He was basically like this. You know how they look. He was a tuxedo cat. So he had a white underbelly. Maybe it wasn't white, because white looks too bright. Yep, and now that I've stepped away from the skin tone, I can see that it's way too pink. I prefer trying to find the colors on my own, thank you. Yeah. Pretty much. Okay, now the thing on the floor needs to be kind of the same with that, where it's like kind of a bluish carpet. Kind of like that. After the carpet, I think I might call the stream there. I do have work tomorrow, unfortunately. So I will have to continue this after work tomorrow. Which I should be back by around 8, give or take. From 8 to 9, you can expect me to start streaming again. I might eat at the start. so might be closer to 9:30. I'm gonna try and start scheduling things as well, so I can get better at stuff. So I can get better at being not an unorganized piece of trash, but instead an organized piece of trash. Yes. Wait, what am I doing? There's literally an easier way to do this. Just do this. Boom. Like that. And then just, boop. Nope. That didn't work at all. Could just do that. Do that. Yes, and then you just gotta fix that. And then I gotta fix the brown on the table. Oh gosh. Damn it. Yeah. I had to sneeze really bad there. Okay, yeah, I forgot about the pins here. So I'll probably just color over those so I don't have to try and whenever I go to color the pins, I can then worry about the I really thought I would have more time to finish this, so what I might do instead is I might upload this tomorrow for tomorrow's thumbnail and then continue working on it, and then, you know, as time goes on, it'll get better and better. But I don't know. We will see. We shall see. Cool. So with this table being completed there, and I guess I'll do the sticky note too. I gotta do a sticky note, my signature sticky note. I really thought I was gonna get off. Let me do this sticky note though. That's the thing with drawing. It's always one more thing. It's always one more thing. Oh, let me do this. Let me do this. And then next thing you know, it's 4 a.m. and I have work in 3 hours. That's usually how it goes. I'm not doing that though, so I'm going to end this on a good note with the sticky note. Nice and completed. All right. So with that, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you liked it. Like I said, I will be back tomorrow to continue this. Here's where we're leaving off right now. So yeah. Bye.